Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host Larry, and today we're back for round 2 of the Minecraft skin tutorial series. Previously I answered a question that a couple of users had about where to get in and mess with skins and where all the buttons do and all that jazz. And today I'm going to continue that with where you can get additional skins for free on the internet, because there's a lot of them. People have been making these things since they first allowed you to customize them, and really there's not a lot to it. All a skin comes down to is a handful of pixels on a screen. I think this is, what, 64 by 64? If I look at image size. Yeah, so this is a really small image. It's probably close to like this when you first open it normally. And you zoom in, and this is what makes up your Minecraft character. This character, whoa, right here, is just a few pixels that are blown up from a PNG image that you can grab anywhere on the web. So today we're going to look at a couple of those. We're going to start over here at some ones that I am both familiar with and some that I Googled before starting this video. The one that I'm most familiar with, and I think I have a couple floating out here on it, is the Skindex. This is where you'd go if you were looking for just general purpose skins. This one's always really popular. Let's see. We've got Name MC was one that I found recently. MinecraftSkins.net is another one that I'm familiar with. There's also Novaskins, which is handy because it allows you to edit them live right here in this window. And then it's kind of like a bootleg Photoshop where you can edit colors and you can adjust different sides and stuff and see it in 3D, which is always really nice. And you can also grab some from PlanetMinecraft. For this tutorial, I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way. You can play around with this editor yourself at home, where you can... I guess we'll just select all these, and you can basically just draw around on the character to give them like a big red beard, and it'll actually tell you the limits of what you can do with this little hovering box, so you don't accidentally draw somewhere where you can't see it in game and then miss some details that suddenly disappear. They actually give you a bunch of different starter skins that help you determine that with a little bit of three-dimensionality. But we're just gonna mess around with some off the Skindex, at least to start with, and I feel like I'm going to make a new Chupacabra skin. So first I need a lumberjack base to start with. So we'll pick a nice lumberjack from like the neck down. That'll do the trick real nice. There's not exactly a terrible lot of subtlety when it comes to making a plaid shirt of some variety. What looks like the best on this first page? This one's not bad. This one's not bad. Let's grab something like, let's try this one. We'll grab this one here, we'll download this, and then I'll put this in my Minecraft skins folder, new lumberjack body, and that's now saved to that folder. Let's look for a Yeti head. 'Cause that's a thing I know a lot of people have made for, so we can find one that looks like what, I've already created for my character. Something that looks like similar but new and not too adeptly derpy. These are all pretty basic. This one's not bad. I could work with this a little bit. Let's grab Yeti Man and let's save that download folder. And then now all I have to do is open these up inside of Photoshop. Right click, open with Adobe Photoshop. You can technically use whatever editor of your choice. There's a lot of them out there. This is some pretty basic level editing that we're going to be doing. And then we'll start to move this over here. So let's grab this stuff to determine where the rest of the head chunk is that I want. So I'm just going to select this guy's head. I'm going to dump it over here so I can see which part is the head. And then I'll just save that as like a selectable. And then the rest of this is going to be the hair that goes around the Yeti. So I'll probably need all of this top layer for the most part. So I'll just grab the marquee tool and I'll just copy over all that stuff on the Yeti layer. to my lumberjack. Where is my lumberjack? Let's grab you. Open with Photoshop. Zoom way in. And then let's do this. We'll just paste that like so. And then for arm texture, let's just grab some random texture. What is this, 4x4? So let's grab 4x4. Copy that. And we'll put that right there. No, I want it copied. Thank you. And now I can sort of build textures based off of these pre-existing ones if I just want to kind of experiment. I'd recommend once all is said and done that you redo this entirely yourself so it's 100% your creation and concoction. But when you're just getting started, just clicking and dragging around some pre-made pixels to make your life a little easier and faster is not exactly the most evil thing you've ever done all day. In fact, I don't think most people would care. So then when you try to like pass these off as your own skin pack to try to sell them on the Minecraft launcher, that people start to have some issues with you. So let's just make sure that's deleted on all these layers. Just merge these. And we'll put this down here so that it matches. And that looks pretty good. I'm not sure if I'm super in love with this coloration for the face, though. So let's just go with my eyedropper tool. And let's see if I can't make this more of like a nice teal color. It's kind of grayed. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. And we'll just start... Or that. That's a really big brush. Let's use the pencil tool. And I'm looking to kind of... Let's do this on a new layer, too, so I don't erase the original face too much if I want to use it for reference material. And I'm going to just cover over this face so that I can create something brand splendiferous new. Then we will grab more of like a darker gray, blue, teal thing. Let's bump it into the blue a little more. And this will become our new ears. And we'll give it kind of like a jowl thing going on here. And then... like so. Yeah, that looks pretty good. How do I want to do these eyes? Maybe like this? Now let's do like a darker black for those. And then we can do this for my eyes. I don't know if we're going to do a mouth for this. The first iteration we won't. That actually looks pretty good. What does this look like again up on the Skindex? Where's our other lumberjack bod that we were just looking at? Looks like we pretty much have all of the skin tones taken care of and the hair coloration, so this looks pretty good. We can now save this as a Lumberjack 2.0. This took me a lot longer when I was doing this before, because I was not quite satisfied with my first lumberjack body until I had made like 5 versions of it, so your mileage may vary. And we'll go back over here into Minecraft, and we will choose a new skin from my Computron. It's in my temporary PSD files. It's in Minecraft. Here we go. And then Lumberjack Body 2.0. Ooh, that is a funny looking fella. I might have to adjust what I'm doing here. But that's not terrible. This is my old one here. No, this is the new one. This is the... Let's not confirm this one, but you get the idea. This is the comparison betwixt the bodies. It actually turns out pretty good. Although I'm not super... Whoa, why did it erase over my other custom one with this weird head? That's funny. That's basically how you can select a different Minecraft body and then add some little hair around the sides. That's basically what the entire top layer there on that you saw in Photoshop is for. This is all covering for the head. So if I take that example over here of this man's head and I put it over here, you can see this is like the head, and then the second head over here is what goes around the head or over top of the head. So you could duplicate it, put it on the right-hand side at the top, and then you'd know exactly what you're drawing over top of when you make like the hair covering for the character. Now, like we were showing before, you've got a lot of options over here, like on Novaskin, to build your own skin and your own tool. Let's see how this works. Oh, that's full screen. That's actually kind of handy. So we can move and rotate with these buttons up here at the top, so you can really see what you're working with. And you can determine what layer you're really going to work on first. So can we zoom in? I want to zoom in on this bad boy. Let's grab a different skin to start out with. Let's just add something simplistic. Let's add this lizard guy. I like this lizard guy. So let's see what he looks like. I'm not really sure what this is. Looks like he's incomplete in a way. So maybe not him. Let's add the pig one. Yeah, this one looks good. Instead of having like dark, dull eyes, let's grab like a blue. And then we can, or a black. Black's fine. We could do like a black with a couple of blue eye points. Maybe we make that like a lighter teal color so it doesn't look quite so lifeless. I don't know, I'm not really in love with the darker color on this one or the lighter one, but we could just do like just one eye there, and then we switch it to the teal so that it's like we have teal colored eyes that don't look quite so dead and lifeless. And then, maybe he needs some abs. Let's go over here to like, kind of like a pinkish ab color. Let's water droplet this darker red here. And then we can now use this color to draw like some piggy abs, if we want to be like a really buff pig man. And then people will be like, man, he's so ripped. That actually just kind of looks like I spilled ketchup on myself, getting ready to be eaten, but you kind of get the idea. And then we switch it around to the back here. Maybe I don't like that particular color for the flesh tone here, so I'm going to darken this over here and kind of make it more pink, because I think pigs should have like a really pink tail. So we just make the sproing into a more unique sproing shape. Let's actually start it like down here and then have it swizzle around all through his back. And then we can sample this color and slowly start to... Whoa, okay, that's kind of nifty. You can do a full 3D thing. And then we can sample this color. And that's a new tail for us. I might even sample that again. Whoops. I let go too soon. Let's make this tail a little more sprinky. And then once this is done, it looks like you can save it to your CompuBox. This is the Piggy 2.0. They call me Mr. Pig. Save this. Download it. Oh, and it just wants me to save it like this. So the answer here is you got a lot of options. Really, after this, it's just learning these different tools like the Novaskin, so that you can learn to draw in here if you don't want to download something like Photoshop. And then all you have to do is either through here or through the website, you can upload your skin for later use. So that'll be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe. and I'll catch you next time. This has been a little look at how you do some more advanced stuff on skins, where to get skins, the basis or basics of editing skins, and then how to reuse them. It's worth noting that the newer skins have smaller arms. If you design them based off of the old skins, it'll be fine. You can just trim them when you upload them to the Bedrock version. And that's really, I think, all the tips that I have for right now. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.